Hey loves, and welcome to Her Soft Life. If you're new here, I'm Yim, and on this channel I share lots of information about health and wellness tips, soft life truths, and feminine intentional living. In a previous video I posted on my channel, in which I'll insert a link up here, I shared my weight loss journey and how I lost 40 pounds and how I've been able to keep it off. And one of the goals that I mentioned in the video, and obviously a goal moving forward for me, is body recomposition. Because for a while, your girl was dealing with a little body dysmorphia, but I have since shake the devil off, right? And I am starting to really love my little shape. It's coming through very nicely. So for the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be documenting my journey to really reshape my body. So burning more fat, building muscle, and keeping the energy that I need and my glow at the tender age of 49. So the intention behind body recomping is definitely not crash dieting, and we'll go over exactly what it means. It's not about me being a size 2 either. It is truly about longevity and strength and confidence, for me to just look good, feel good, and to really see how that athletic build can come through on my body. So this week and in this video, I'm going to be going to the grocery store. So we'll do a little grocery haul. We'll also do like my supplement stack that I'll need in order to body recomp. I'm going to also share my weight and my measurements. And then each week following this week, I'm going to drop weekly videos updating my progress. And obviously updating my weight and my measurements. So if you're interested in journeying through this process with me, then please feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. So let's get into this grocery store, because honey, I will be rambling, and because I am just really excited about this. So let's get to the store and then we'll ramble on in the car. So I am stopping at Marshall's. So this definitely isn't something that you have to do in order to body recomp, but it is something that I have to do because, as I stated, I need to be very intentional about this. And through my research, it is something that you really have to commit to. So I'm stopping up here in Marshall's because I want to get some meal prep containers. I am not about that meal prep life, y'all. I just, it's me and my husband, and we typically just kind of go with the flow. And I'm really surprised that I've been able to maintain this weight loss by doing that. So he's not a huge leftover person. I'm okay with leftovers to a certain degree, but that's kind of what meal prep feels like. It's just like constant leftovers. But I'm going to be on a very strict macros plan. And so because of that, I am going to have to meal prep to a certain degree. So I'm not going to go on and on and on about meal prepping. Let's get on in Marshall's and see what I can. So real quick, let me show you what I got from Marshall's. I did not get a chance to film anything in the grocery store because it was super duper packed and people are very nosy. And that is a part of being a content creator that I'm not quite comfortable with. I did get a bunch of extra stuff from Marshall's that I did not need, and I'm not gonna show you, but I'm gonna show you these containers really quick. So I ended up getting this storage bowl container. It's a set of 3, I believe, in here. So, and then I ended up just getting this little glass container. And what else did I get that was kind of food related? I did get these because I'm not quite ready to recomp. So it's gonna be something that I'm about to eat on when we go back here and talk about what body recomping is. So I'm all back. I'm about to crack these bad boys open. But let's talk about body recomp before we get into what I purchased. So the goal is simple. We're gonna reduce body fat while increasing lean muscle mass. But here's the catch. The scale might not change much, What will change is how you look, how you feel, and how strong you are. And so I've pretty much already hit my goal weight. For women, and for women over 40, we have to prioritize protein. So if you're working out as hard as I am or harder, we need to be fueling our workouts with protein so that we can recover well. Our hormones are different, so our recovery is going to be different, and our priorities should be different. So we're not chasing skinny, right? We're chasing strong, and we're chasing radiant. So the core pillars of Recomp for me, number one, strength training. Not cardio crazy though. So we're focusing on compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, presses, rows, and progressive overload. So you should be constantly building or adding more weight. The goal again is to build and retain muscle mass, which naturally boosts your metabolism. My edge is that I'm already weight training with a trainer, and I'm doing Pilates, which helps with flexibility and stretching and balance. And I'm doing Pure Barre, which is also helping with balance, core, and isometric muscle. So I'm activating my muscles already. Secondly, high protein nutrition. So you should be aiming for about 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound. My target is 150 grams a day. So protein is key for muscle repair, recovery, and feeling satiated. So I'm going to be distributing protein evenly across at least 3 to 4 meals daily. Caloric management, that's the third pillar. So we're not starving ourselves, but we do need to be in somewhat of a caloric deficit or at a maintenance, depending on how my body will respond. So I'm going to give myself 30 days. If after 30 days I'm feeling raggedy, I'm aborting the mission, okay? If I just need to do a minor tweak here or there, then the goal is to journey on for a full 90 days. So I'm told that an aggressive cut will burn muscle and not fat. So we don't want to be doing nothing crazy. So some tools that I'm going to be using is MyFitnessPal and my Weight Watchers app. The fourth pillar, one of the more important ones, is recovery and hormonal health. So we need sleep. I'm getting 7 to 9 hours a day. No sleep means no muscle retention and no fat loss. That's just what it is. Stress management. So meditation, prayer, walks, journaling, not dealing with no BS. HRT and peptides. So I'm already microdosing peptides. So this is kind of giving me a metabolic edge. And we'll get into peptides in another video. And then I'm doing hormone replacement therapy. Progesterone, estrogen, and testosterone. And then I'm going to be, looking at my progress through photos, how my clothes fit, body measurements. The scale can lie. So we're not even going to get caught up in the scale. But the mirror and the way them clothes fit and the measurements, they don't lie. So those non-scale victories is another pillar of body recomp. And then obviously water intake. So you should be getting half your body weight in water, in grams, in ounces. So I try to get, let me show you. I have several of these crazy looking cups everywhere. But this is like a knockoff cup. That famous brand everybody like. But this holds 40 ounces of water. So right now I'm getting 2 of these in a day, which is really not enough. When I start my body recomp plan, I need to be getting 3 to 4 of these in a day, because water intake is so important for getting that moisture inside of your muscles and helping you to, cut and get lean if that's not what you need to do. It's gonna be good for my skin. I've been under the weather, so I'm looking a hot mess. But I need to get myself back to looking a little bit more glowy, and that is because I was really literally under the weather for a whole week last week. I didn't hardly eat anything. I didn't hardly drink anything. I'm feeling so much better, obviously, because I'm having these, which are so good. But And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't plan on not treating myself. Like, that's still gonna be a part of my recomp. Now, a cheat meal and a cheat day is different. My trainer tells me you can have a cheat meal, you don't need to make it a cheat day, because then you kind of unravel all of the progress that you've made. So, you know, a cheat meal here or there, you know, a couple of these here or there, you know, it's not gonna kill me. And so I do plan on doing it. And what else am I planning on doing? And then, of course, self-care. So you guys know I do my rebounding. I also do my sauna. I also do my grounding mat. I also earth. I also go on date night with my husband. I like to have fun. Like, all of those things are going to be a part of this recomp journey. And I'm so excited to be taking y'all along with me, because like I stated earlier in the video, this is truly something that I'm excited about, and this is going to be a huge accountability moment for me. So I have put up all of my groceries. I'm going to run through everything that I purchased. There are some things that I still need to purchase, but this is enough to get me started. Now, we are, I won't be starting this until Sunday. So I still have a few more days to get everything that I need. So I'm like in the middle of August. So 30 days for me will be middle September, which is great because, you know, it'll be, you know, going into fall and things will be slowing down for me at work and everywhere else. So I don't want to ramble on. Let me show you what I got from this here grocery store, and then I'm going to end this off. So I am going to run through everything. So first we have our protein staples, so our eggs, our chicken, our bacons. I have some Italian sausage. I love me some pepperoni, so I eat those as a snack. Some good looking ribeye steaks. I have other meat in my freezer, but these are things that I'm going to incorporate with what I already have. So obviously we're going to have some snack proteins, which is my tuna. I love that. I get it in different flavors. My favorite flavors have been these two, the lemon pepper and the, I believe that's the Old Bay one, and then that's the salt and pepper one. And then I love me some sardines. I have those as a staple protein. Very good for you. I can eat those every single day. And then these bad boys, these smoked oysters, these are so delicious. Perfect as a midday snack or on the weekends. Obviously, you need your yogurt. So Greek yogurt is going to help with gut health, calcium, and those are high in protein. And then my cottage cheeses as well. I like to use those as a snack, a late night snack or something of that nature. These also have good fat as well. So these are my proteins, and we're going to move on to our carbs, which is going to include like sweet potatoes and you know, your veggies, so mushrooms and baby spinach and arugula and zucchini. And then I love me some scallions. I put those on everything. So those are things that are going to offer iron, magnesium, fiber. And then obviously I love me some peaches, some apples, some lemons, some berries, some strawberries, some raspberries. All of those things are great carbs, and they're not necessarily gonna spike your blood sugar, which is so important when you are trying to watch what you eat. Then I have me some almond milk. I love to put almond milk in my protein shake, and I'll show you my protein powder here shortly. I also use electrolytes. I did not include those in the video though, so I'm sorry about that. And then long grain rice. So I always have me a big old pot of rice somewhere ready to go, because it is a good carb as well. It actually doesn't spike your blood sugar as much as you would think it would. So and then I also have some garlic olive oil. I love this. This is a good healthy fat. I did show you my creamer for my coffee, because I do love me some coffee. I usually have 1 or 2 cups. Now these are my supplements. So this is the whey protein that I use. So this is going to give you a whopping 24 grams of protein. This is a great way to get you some extra protein. Collagen peptides, 1 scoop will give you 20 grams. This is another excellent way. Have to have me some magnesium. Everybody needs magnesium supplemented I take it at night. It helps me sleep. And then the star of the show is going to be this creatine. So I haven't started taking this yet. My husband takes it, but 5 grams is all that I'm going to take. And this will be a daily dose. So I don't plan on loading or doing anything of that nature to get started on the creatine. But this is what I'm really hoping will help me to recomp. And then my Dr. Teal's. I got to have my Epsom salt, y'all. I love these soaps. I love these. I use all of them. But on to my supplements. So my supplement stack has really been working great for me lately. So I use Nutrafol for my hair. I was having some hair thinning at the top of my head, and I am on hormone replacement therapy. So I still get my cycle every single month. So I'm still okay in that nature, but I'm supplementing. I'm making sure that I go into menopause, very much ready. So I do a testosterone pellet, and part of testosterone implementation is the possibility of your hair falling out. So I use Geritol as a multivitamin. I love this multivitamin. It is packed with lots of vitamins and minerals. And then D3, so obviously need to get that in to continue to have healthy and strong bones. Love to get out in the sun. That's another great way of getting my vitamin C as well. And then I have some other supplements that I use that are more relevant to hormone replacement therapy that I received from my GYN. All right, let's get into these measurements. Isn't this little bodysuit so cute? I got her at Amazon.com, and I wore her to Pilates today, and she is so freaking comfortable. I'm gonna bring it on down so you can see. I'm tall, so I'm like 5'8", and I love that she, comes to my ankles. But anyway, let's get into these measurements. So I'm gonna obviously measure my waist. So what I'll do is measure like this part of my waist, and then this part, which does not seem to be going down at all. But as of now, and I'll probably have on this same outfit when I measure myself again, just so we can have some accuracy. But I am really literally at 36 inches here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So about 36 right here. And then we'll go here, down a little further. Ooh. Stay down. Don't move. I used to get, so yeah, I'm measuring like right at 40 in here. It's a little looser than what, actually, let's get it right. Let's get it tight. I used to be so self-conscious about measuring and all of those things when I was fluffy. So about 38 there. Step back so we can do my thighs. But now I just see it as an opportunity to improve. And that is the beauty about going on these journeys, is that it really truly is an opportunity to do better and to improve. And this is given about 24. I'm gonna let you guys know what my measurements were before when I first started this journey too. I'm gonna insert those somewhere. 24 around my thighs. I have some thunder thighs, honey. I'm gonna do my calves. Which I do want to grow me some calves. So about 15 on that side. I really should be writing this down, but I guess I can always go back into the video and look. So around 15 on that side. All right, let's do the chest. Oh, y'all, let's talk about the chest. Now, I was a 42 double D. I'm down to like a 38 C. I have went down so much on my breast. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that is a part of the weight loss journey that I have not enjoyed. I'm gonna be honest, like I have just not enjoyed that. My girls are gone and 41 in my chest. And you know what they say? You never miss what you had until it's gone. I used to complain, oh, my breast too big, I want a breast reduction, da 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 da. Now, the girls is saggy. I don't like it. I don't like it. My arms, this is a lot better than what it was because it was really bad. So this has actually went down and I'm very impressed. So I have like built out some very lean muscle in my arms, and I had actually considered doing a brachioplasty, and then I was like, I'm not cutting myself. I'm not doing that. I will have these bad boys hanging until the end of time. I can't put up with that scar. It's ugly. So it is what it is. I've been dealing with it all these years. I'm gonna continue on dealing with it. And I may have a difficult time doing this part. Then again, I may not. If I do, I'll probably just have my hubby do it for me. No, actually, I'm around 13 in my arms. So measurements are done. I weighed myself this morning. It's late in the evening, so I'm not gonna weigh myself because then I'm gonna get pissed off. But I weighed myself this morning. I was like 180.2. So my weight fluctuates between like 180, You know what, y'all? I just realized that I am filming vertically and not horizontally. Ah! Oh well, I'm still gonna put it in the video. It is what it is. So we have come to the end of the video. It's been a scattered mess, but it is what it is. I am imperfect, and you guys like people that are relatable, and that is what I am trying to offer, trying to bring. So I'm gonna go ahead and end out today's video. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please support this very small channel. If you're not ready to subscribe, please at least hit the like. Share the video with who you think may enjoy this kind of content, and let me know in the comment section if you're going to be following my journey. If you're not going to be following my journey, still let me know in the comment section if you have any information about Body Recomp. Like, what are some things that you do to keep yourself motivated when you're doing things such as this, losing weight or setting goals or whatever the case may be. I would love to hear from you guys. I don't get enough engagement as a small creator, and I am small. Like, that's just what it is. But I do know that people view and they just don't engage. So any engagement is better than none. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.